Are you ready? How'd I do? Sam was making noises before the show. I had to. You guys try it at home. Let us know. That's my new thing. Let me know if you guys are successful with the. Oh, that was bad. There you okay. If you can do it like Sam, or if you're as bad as me, drop a comment. But welcome, you guys. Today we are going to cover a brand new company in terms of beard products, and we'll talk all about them. But this company is known, and it doesn't have like their branding on here, but I'll show you an oil. They are known as Renewed Spirits LLC.
Wait, hold up. They don't have their branding on it? Like they don't have their name?
They do have their name, but normally I'll show and it's like the logo and stuff, so they don't have that on here. So, and I'll kind of explain what's going on with this company. I do have my little cheat sheet here. First thing is, they have been making products for a while, but it was more so on the like candle side of business.
Oh, okay.
So the beard products are new. Secondly, they're out of Dexter, Michigan.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they're only about an hour south of us, and we've spent a lot of time in Dexter when I was coaching water polo. This was a like very common stop for us. And they're owned by Larry and Lindsay, and it's a married couple, very small batch, right? A lot of stuff that you guys really value here. And they're both very into the outdoors, which has a huge part of this. And they even put on their website that they're really into hiking. We're like, ooh, that's our thing. So we'll have to talk like hiking spots with them sometime. Yeah. And then Lindsay is an ICU nurse.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, I know. I was like, whew, that's tough. That's tough. So nothing but respect there. And yeah, they love making these products. This is something that's really fun for them. And it's recently added these beard products.
Cool.
So they have these 1 ounce beard oils, and they do have a new beard butter. This is so new. I have a final one on the way to me, but I couldn't wait because I enjoyed it so much. So I have like a sample butter. This is not the final, but the packaging doesn't really matter, right? I'm just going to tell you guys about the quality of this product. But their oil is a 1 ounce oil, and it goes for $18 on their website. That is straight up. I used to really break it down with a $1, $2, $3 sign rating. I haven't done that in a while, but this would be a $2 sign price rating, right in the market average. Nothing expensive, nothing cheap, right where it should be. Now, ingredients on our carriers here: baobab, jojoba, emu, argan, camellia seed, castor, moringa oil, sweet almond, and then all essential oils.
Cool.
Yeah, I love, and then every single, I think they've watched the channel because every single one of these is on my Carrier Oils 101, and some loves of mine in there, from baobab to camellia seed to moringa. Like, those are some heavy hitters. So when you're paying for this blend, you're getting some high quality, aka expensive oils in there. So just something to consider. They feel fantastic in beard. It styles so well, like so well. Loving. They caught me by surprise too. They reached out, and normally I'm not able to take in products because I'm testing so many things, and then I still want to wear my affiliates. It's a whole juggle. And they're like, hey, can we send you some products just to try, not a video or anything? And I'm like, normally I say no, but to be honest, you're from Michigan. Like, you're close to me. Sure, let me try them. I'll give you some feedback. And I was like, all right, let me give this a shot. You know, literally, and people are like, oh, what a tough problem to have. I have 2-3 companies a day reaching out, and then it's like, okay, that was okay. I don't like that scent. I tried this, and I was like, whoa, okay, this is good, real good. And so I followed up. I'm like, hey, man, I would love to talk to you guys and help you out. You have some really great stuff. So just keep that in mind as we get ready to talk about scents here. So we have 4 scents that we're going to talk about, and everything is kind of like outdoor, hunting, nature, hiking type theme. Okay. So the first one that we have is Trophy Buck. So just some kind of plain branding, but I think that goes with what they're going for, you know, and the kind of theme of it. So I'm going to give you this, and then I'm going to tell you the scent profile as you are smelling it. Okay. All right? So Trophy Buck, we have tea tree, orange, and eucalyptus.
It's so nice.
And I believe this was the first one I tried. And I was like, hold up.
That's you.
I know.
It's really nice.
Oh, it's so good, guys.
Just like refreshing and bright.
Yep. It's not super strong. It's not going to last super long, so keep that in mind, you guys. We can go on to the details. The molecules are thinner. They dissipate. They react to oxygen more. It's just good. And hear me out on this. This is the weirdest thing, and I know how much of a contradiction this sounds. Scents like this invigorate me and wake me up in the morning, but they also calm me down and help me go to sleep at night.
I think that's accurate.
Like that's so crazy. But when I use a scent like this, tea tree especially, someone asked me today how to describe tea tree, and I said the only word I can use is clean.
Yeah, that's the word that popped into my head.
Okay, because it's in the mint family, you know, but it's clean.
Yeah.
And so when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, okay, let's do this. Then after a shower at night, I'm like, okay, and it's like, I feel clean, I feel good, let's get into bed. Like, I love this one, you guys. This one is something I will continue to use. They absolutely smashed it. I don't have a discount. This is not an affiliate. I just really, really like this stuff. All right, the next one we have is Kodiak Grizz. Kodiak Grizz here.
Okay.
So go ahead and give that a little smell ski. This is lavender, orange, and cedarwood.
It's not very strong.
Correct. And the butter is not super strong either. Essentially, the owner is under the mindset of a couple of things. One, they're essential oils, so they're all natural. They're not going to last as long. They're not going to be as strong. That's one of the things to it. But it does smell natural. You're not going to smell anything by them and be like, whoa, that is like when you walk by a stand at the mall and like just get hit with that smell. It's not that.
The worst.
Yeah, and so they're not very strong, but I do believe that's intentional, and that fits my preference as well.
I like it. So there is cedar in it, but you don't really get a ton of that. It's not like punching you in the face, which is good for me because I'm not a huge cedar person.
Right.
So the first thing I get out of this one is the lavender. I think it's like lavender heavy.
Yep, I agree.
I like it, to be honest.
I love it. I love lavender. I love orange. That was the other one, right? Is that what it has in here? Yeah, so I believe, lavender, orange, and cedarwood. I really like cedarwood. This one's another banger, but like Sam said, it's calm, it's smooth, it's not super loud or aggressive. I enjoy this. And guys, by the way, the viscosity of this oil is a good medium. Styles well, feels great, nothing bad to this at all for me. All right, the next one that we have is the elk. The elk. So go ahead and give this a little smell here. This one is sage, pine, cypress, and cedar, and amber.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of essential oils in there.
Got a hair.
Was that mine?
It was tickling me. No, it wasn't yours.
Never know.
Okay. As you were saying that in my head, I like wanted to not like it because there were a lot of things in there that I didn't, that I don't normally like.
Cedar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
It's like, it's almost like a peppermint eucalyptus sort of tea tree sort of thing. Like it's very bright and refreshing.
Yeah.
It's not, like normally when you smell amber, it's more heavy.
Tell them. You go, yes. Amber to me is oftentimes, and there are a bunch of different versions of amber, but amber is heavy. It's savory almost.
Yeah.
And like, it's this binding. I agree. And it's also very light. This is not a strong scented oil, but I agree. It's what I would use to describe the elk is refreshing.
Yeah,
It's
100%.
a refreshing scent. It's almost like good iced tea on a summer day. Sam's like, you drink iced tea? Sometimes. Okay, if you got enough sugar in it, I will. So, no, it's so funny. When I read this list, I'm like, oh, sage, cypress, like, not usually my thing. I thought it was going to be almost incense-like.
Yeah, same.
It's not. It's
not
really,
at all.
really good. All right, last one is Gray Wolf here. Gray Wolf. Give that a smell, and then I'll read the profiles. So this is cedarwood, amber, and oud.
Huh.
Yeah, I know. It's like conflicting scents for you. Cedarwood, amber, and oud.
There is some type of food smell to it.
Let me get in there.
Let me get it.
And, I just want to verify real quick here on the ingredients. Okay, so it does end with essential oils, so I'm going to go by the ingredients. It says oud. This has to be the real oud as long as their ingredients are matching up correctly. So it's not a fragrance oil oud, which is like 1/100th of the price. Real oud's very expensive, so super interesting. You don't see that super commonly. Yeah, it's on the richer, I hate to use this word, but it is more on that kind of savory side. It doesn't scream cologne to me.
Nope,
it doesn't
not at all.
scream like musky man like I normally get from oud. It's warm. How we were kind of describing amber a little bit ago, which amber's in this, by the way. How we were describing amber, that's kind of what I get. A savory, warm scent.
Yeah.
Not my thing.
I don't hate it. I don't love
Yeah.
it. It perplexes me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just smelled something that smells so similar to this, and it's driving me crazy that I can't think of it right now.
And I want to say stuff, but it's not accurate. I'm going to throw people off. So, for example, this is not what it smells like, but this is what my brain is going to. I want to say like jerky. Like there's like a jerky type smell, but it's not though. And people are like, dude, and I know the owners watch, they're like, these said jerky. I'm like, I'm just trying to be open. It's not jerky, but there is something that's like poking at me. Do you know what I mean?
Does it have? Is it something that we tried on Wednesday? One of like a macaroon?
Maybe.
Like
better
a
not be coffee. Boo, don't do that to me. Guys, we have a show on Wednesday nights called Beard Advice Live. We also do a segment where we try something new. Usually it's bad.
I don't know how to explain it other than cedar savory.
Yep.
That's it.
I agree. And yeah, it's just not my thing. It's not a despise. Like if you gave me a bottle of clove oil, I'm like, ugh, get that away from me. It's just not my thing. And with these other options, I like those so much more. So, tougher question here. Which one is your favorite out of these three? You have Trophy Buck, which is the tea tree orange eucalyptus. That is my favorite.
Okay.
You have Kodiak Grizz, which is lavender, orange, and cedarwood. That's dang close. And then you have the elk, which was all those ones that came together to be refreshing.
I think I'm going to pick the first one, too.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
Like, really, really good. And again, guys, I work with so many companies that are just starting, just launching, and normally it's this, like, building phase. They crushed it with this blend. My beard loves it. I think they're going to get into so many good things. And then I got to talk about the butter. So their butter is one of the lightest and smoothest butters that I've ever used. It is very, very smooth. I don't need to use a lot. The first time I used too much and my beard was a little bit greasy, for lack of a better term, so I had to take some off. And the next time I'm like, oh wow, I can use like half as much as I use on a normal butter, and it just performs so well. The nourishment is vast and deep, and this is a brand new, as the time of filming, it's not even on the website.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you guys will get first crack at this as they're developing it and testing it. It's something that I hope you guys get a chance to try or add to your wish list. Super cool, and it's really cool that they're from Michigan, because we don't have a lot of companies in Michigan.
The cedarwood comes out more in this, and it does have like a earthy, like natural.
From the butter, yeah,
exactly.
absolutely agree. It's light, but it's calming. Yeah, I agree entirely. The girl's on point. She's learning,
Been
you
doing
guys.
this for 5 years.
Right, that is true. More than 5 years. So awesome, you guys. I think that covers everything from this company. Please, comments down below. What questions do you have for them, for us, about the experience? What thoughts? Has anybody tried them? Leave a comment down below. I think this is just the start of some really cool growth for this company called Renewed Spirits out of Michigan. All right, baby. Anything for the people?
No.
Oh, I think we have something for the people.
Do we?
What have we been working on?
Oh.
We haven't talked about this on a video yet.
On a video? Oh my gosh.
I know. Should have did it a couple ago.
So we have a podcast now.
Da, da, da.
And it's not beard related.
Nope.
It's just kind of like about everyday topics and our perspective on them. We think that we have, I don't want to say strange, like a unique perspective on things. We aren't just like your average go with the flow type of people.
Yep.
And it's just fun. We just talk for 30, 40 minutes,
however
hour.
long.
Yeah.
And by the time this video comes out, we should have 4 episodes. Every Friday morning, we have a new episode, and we have an Instagram page catching up. Oh, we haven't even started the podcast.
I was just
Go
about
ahead,
to throw my finger up
there.
there.
Sorry.
The name of our podcast is called Catching Up with the Commands, and it's available on Spotify, Apple Music, Google Podcasts, soon.
Amazon.
Stitcher, that's the one I always
Public
forget.
Radio. And if you don't have any of those, we have a browser link that I'll put in the description. Catching Up with the Commands. And check out that Instagram. Sam does all the graphics on it and the marketing for it. Really talented, really good. And we learned all this just on our own in the background, silently working.
Yeah.
And it's been really fun. And the feedback's been awesome. So check that one out. I think you guys would enjoy at least just hearing. You don't have to agree with us. We're not trying to convince anybody.
Yeah.
Every episode will have stories. And
Lots of stories.
Lots of stories, and we like telling stories. So check that one out, guys. It is always appreciated. Other than that, you guys, Sam C., thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome.
Thank you, guys, and can't wait to read those comments. My name is Dan C. Bearded. Please stay bearded and stay positive.